Hello, everybody. How we all doing today? Happy New Year's Eve day. Is there football on today? I'm assuming there's football on today. Somebody that does not watch football, I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna assume that there is a football today. Oh, there's football on right now. The ReliaQuest Bowl. What are you guys watching me for? Vanderbilt and Iowa? Come on. I don't know. That might be a good game. No idea. Yeah, it's... Oh, I don't even have my light on. Hold on one second. Got to be able to see me. I mean, the money maker here, you got to be able to be properly lit. I remember in college when we were doing the news, we had Wazoo has its own station and broadcast majors do the news every night. And we all had our makeup. All the guys had to go buy makeup. No reason why. This wasn't HD. Nobody was seeing it. We're all in the bathroom beforehand. Oh my God. Had to match my skin tone. Probably still a bunch of zits. Acne. Good stuff. Good stuff. I've worn plenty of makeup. All right. Let's do some dailies today. Oh, shoot. Where's my list? There it is. Got to make sure we know who we've already had this week because that's important. All right. We'll do some dailies today. I got to go run some errands for the wife, and it is currently going to start raining a lot, and I got a lot of driving to do. So we'll make this somewhat quick today. We won't dilly-dally. We won't dick around. Let's get right to it. It is just regular Wednesday BT dubs. No, nothing special today. Oh, I gotta put my record up there. Nothing special today. So the dental list is in effect when we play, especially the grid. But let's see how we can do. We did pretty well on Monday. 3-0. No homers, but 3-0, which is good. Let's go ahead and get started with our starting 9 and see how we do. All right. Usual. Third base. Oh, all right. We got Sal Bando, and that's not Dick Allen. Not sure who that is, but we're starting with the captain, so we're going to have to go with the Oakland Athletics for this one. And I don't remember who else he played for, so we're hoping it's the A's. Nailed it.
Brock was the symbol of great base stealing. But today, I'm the greatest of all time. Thank you.
Home run. Another Richard Tucci article. This might even be the second this week. What's up with that? Oh, we got to put A's. A's. June 23rd, 1973, as turn the corner toward an... Oh, A's. Punctuation is important. Lowercase, no comma, as turn. A's turn the corner toward another division title with thrashing of White Sox. This is why Stu said the Sox couldn't hold his jock. Just 20 years ahead of them. Let's see. We got the A's and the White Sox 14-3, 27 hits in June. Not a particularly quick game. Was Dick Allen a third baseman? I didn't know that. Let's see. I'm going to go It is just over. Well, it's a little bit more. I'm going to say 316 is what I'm seeing. I have my whole system here is I have a roundabout guess of how long each will be, and then I just wait for a number to appear in my head. 258. Okay, we got a quick one. I'm going to say, what did I say? 316. Let's see what we got. See, I was just an hour ahead. How these time of games are crazy. 17 runs, 27 hits, and they play it in 2.5 hours? That is amazeballs. All right, for the Athletics, we got Campy, we got Billy North, we got a Sal Bando, a Reggie Jackson sighting had a good game. Deron Johnson, I remember this guy he looked like a DH. He looked like a DH. Gene Tennis, Joe Rudy Foss, Dick Green at second, and Catfish on the mound. I mean, they were going to win this game regardless. See, there's Dick Allen. That's Hank Allen at third base. Yeah, they're just playing through. They're just playing through. There's no timeout. You know what? Even if they did just third out and go out there and start, I still don't see how they could finish it in 2.5 hours. But let's see. Dick Allen is literally, I think, the only guy that would have helped me here. That's literally the only guy that would have helped me there. But we knew everyone on the A's, so nailed it. We were going to get that one. I mean, you throw the A's out there, we're going to get it. Oh, we did not get the time on that. We've only gotten the time once out of our first 4 games, but I got it to the minute. So that counts as 9. All right, we're 4-0 this week. Look at us go. Let's do game number 5. We cannot start with third base. We're hamstrung. So let's go with pitchers. All right, we've got Kaiserling and Groom. Now, I would say we got an A's game. It's Buddy Groom, but I have never heard of a pitcher named Kaiserling, so I'm going to guess that this is long before Buddy Groom. Kaiserling. It was the precursor to Yingling. It was the German equivalent of Yingling, which I think. What is Yingling? There's no way this is Buddy Groom. That was my thought too, but there's just Kaiserling. I don't know that name. Is Yingling a German beer? I know it's in Philadelphia. It's super popular. Where is Yingling beer from? From Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Is Yingling beer a German beer? No, Yingling is an American beer, but it has strong German roots. It was founded in Pottsville, Pennsylvania in 1829 by German immigrants David G. Yingling, originally Jungling, and its brewing style reflects this heritage with classic German lager techniques, though it's known as America's oldest brewery. Today I learned. All right, that has nothing to do with this game. Kaiserling. I don't know this name at all. We haven't had the Red Sox yet. Bill Nolan. Got to go with it. When in doubt, and you haven't had the Red Sox, it was worth a shot. All right, third base. McKechnie and Boucher. This is a hockey line. We've got Kaiserling, Boucher, and McKechnie. Groom is the goalie. How about them Leafs last night? Maple Leafs, no Austin Matthews, no Slick Willie, and they shut out. Who did they play last night? Was it the Red Wings? Yeah, well, I think it was the Red Wings. I think it was the Red Wings. Sheldon Keefe was Bobby Boucher's the water boy. Yeah, this is a House of David game, I think. McKechnie, Kaiserling. I still have no idea. Boucher. Name seems familiar, but I don't know. Well, we haven't had a Phillies game yet either, so we'll go Phillies. Nope. All right, we're going to go to the outfield. We don't go to the outfield much anymore. Let's go center field. We've got Soup. We've got Dave Campbell. And we've got, I guess that's Commerce, not Coomers. Coomers is something completely different. Not a lot of Coomers in this watch this channel, thankfully. Campbell and Coomers. I got no idea here. No idea. Kaiserling, Groom, Boucher, Coomers. I do not have a great idea on this one. Let's go with, we'll go with the Twins just so we can get some Sens action in there too. Let's see what we got. Nope. All right, let's go short. Bridwell, okay, and Esmond. Bridwell. I know I've seen this name before. Whether it's this particular Bridwell, I don't know, and I don't have a team for him. Let's try Yankees. I really don't know here. I've got we have no name that really is shouting to me. All right, I'm either going to go first base or left field here. Let's go. I know whichever one I choose, the other one's going to be the one that gives it away. So let's go left field. We rarely do the outfield. Let's go left field. Oh, we got Drake. Gotta love the Drake. I mean, you don't, because he's kind of a douche. Not like us. And wait, we've got Kaiser and Kaiserling on the same team. We've already had the Bucks. I don't know why they're coming to mind. The Drake. Kaiser and Kaiserling on the same team. I don't know. Isn't Marcus Bridwell, isn't he a quarterback in the NFL? I think that's where I'm getting Bridwell from. Again, huge football fan. Huge football fan. I literally have just no idea here. Kaiser and Kaiserling. I don't know why I'm obsessed with them. All right, we'll just go with Reds. Throw some years at it. I literally have no idea. The Hoosiers and the Terriers. We've had these teams before. We've had these teams before.
Sit down, Charlie.
July 19th, 1914. This was a streak buster. I can believe it. Broke ours. Kaiserling Muzzles Terriers by Harry Shoger. Shoger? 3-0, 1914. This game was a $1.46. This was a quick game. Hour 46, in and out. Terriers didn't care. The Hoosiers were a better team. I've got to assume this is, 1914. It must, or is this like a Texas League game? No, the Hoosiers and the Terriers, that was Federal League. Whoa, I thought the Federal League only lasted for 1 year. I thought it was like 1912 or something, but it might be 1914. Still, $1.36. $1.51. All right, let's see what we got. $1.23. Oh my God. At Handlin's Park in St. Louis. No, this was a major league game. This was a major league game. The Indianapolis Hoosiers. Nope, Federal League. Federal League. Yeah. I'm not even going to write down Hoosiers. Well, I guess I will, but not like we were going to guess it. All right. Anybody we know in this game? Jimmy Esmond. That name seems familiar, but I'm sure it's not. No. Although he was a triple guy. I mean, that dude was a walking triple. George Kaiserling. Boy, he looks German. It's from Steubenville. Born in Steubenville, died in Steubenville, buried in Steubenville. Only 2 years. And then Al Kaiser. I don't know, that chin. That's a strong chin. Born in Cincinnati, died in Cincinnati, buried in Cincinnati. Deerfoot, Al Kaiser. Must have had a misshapen foot from a farm accident or something. All right, nobody there would have helped us. Al Bridwell. Well, I mean, he played for the Giants. Bill McKechnie was a longtime manager. Bill McKechnie. Managerial statistics. The Deacon. Wow, holy shit. Yeah, a long time. 2 World Series, 1 with the Reds, 1 with the Bucks. A pennant with the Cardinals and the Reds. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hall of Fame as a manager. All right. I see you, Bill McKechnie, but that screwed us. That screwed us. All right, next game. Number 6. We can start with third base. Ooh, nice. We got Wade Boggs and Brooke Jacoby. Now, let's think about this. Let's get a home run here. This is going to be the Red Sox. This is going to be Cleveland. That's what I'm saying. Because Brooke Jacoby and Wade Boggs, I think they only overlapped for a bit. I'm going to say it was when Boggsy was still with the Red Sox. Chicken Man, Margot Adams' own pitching legend, Wade Boggs, author of a chicken cookbook. So do we go Cleveland or do we go? Well, we haven't had a Red Sox game. This is a Bill Nolan article, isn't it? We're going Red Sox. We're going Red Sox. Come on. Bill Nolan. Nailed it. Look who it was.
Big hit. Happy body.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
Wade Boggs is a Hall of Fame third base.
That's why we're doing this, all right? To honor his memory. Rest in peace, Wade.
Again, he is still alive.
All right. May 27th, 1986, Erie fog off Lake Erie gives Red Sox weather-shortened win in Cleveland. The mistake by the lake. All right. Let's see. This was a shortened win. Obviously it went 5 innings, 5 full innings. 1986. I don't know. We don't know exactly how short this was. Jacoby was in the Len Barker Brett. I'm assuming that's Brett Butler trade. Brooke Jacoby. I enjoyed Brooke Jacoby. Woo. The big dog just ripped one and left. That's not cool, yo. That is not cool. Wow. That's potent. That is potent. That one's gonna stay in the nose for a while. 1996. All right, I'm gonna say this was 2 hours and 12 minutes. I have no idea how short this was. 125. Wow. Okay, you're going really short. I'm going 212. You're going 125. Let's see. It was right in the middle. A 6-inning game, 154. All right, let's see here. Marty Barrett, Bogsy, Bill Buckner. We got Jim Rice. I can never remember his Jim Ed. I don't know why I can't remember his nickname. We got Don Baylor. We got Dewey. We got Tony Armas, Mark Sullivan, and a Ray Quinones sighting. Mike Brown, who I only know as a head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers because I'm a basketball guy. For the Tribe, we got Brett Butler, Tony Bernazard, athletics legend, Julio Franco, Joe Carter, this guy, Pat Tabler, Brooke Jacoby, Andy Allenson. Oh, there's a good name. And Otis Nixon with Neil Heaton on the mound. Nice. Heaton with the complete game loss. Oh. Let's see. Who was the crew chief here? I remember Hirschbeck, Rocky Rowe, and Larry Burnett. I don't remember Nick Bremigan. So I don't know. He might have been the crew chief, the oldest guy, and retired soon after this. But I mean, Hirschbeck, Rocky Rowe, and Larry Barnett, those guys all umped for a long time. I wonder whose call this was. Regardless, Barnett, really? I'll take your word. I just remember these 3 names are very clear names for umpires that were around for a long time. Field condition, unknown. Start time, weather, unknown. Well, I can tell you it was foggy as F. That's what I can tell you there. All right. I mean, we weren't going to get the Federal League game. But look at that. So far, 5-1 on the week with 2 home runs. Just guessing. I'm happy with that. That's a good 2-1 with the Federal League game. I'll take that. Plus, we've got 2 home runs this week. So, zang. Thank you, Paul, for the game. Love it. Let's do a quick walk-off. So long, 2025. All right, we got ranks of 20 through 25. Oy. All right. I'm not too excited about this game, I can tell you. All right, let's put Dennis Eckersley over there. Sox Siebold played for the A's at one point, apparently. All right, we know he also played for Cleveland. Final game with the Athletics. Wow. I don't know if Carney. I want to say Carney probably finished. I think Rubio finished with the A's. Duke sure didn't. Joe Rudy didn't. Jerry Lumpe. Lumpe? I don't know. 2025 appearances, plate appearances. Oh, just 2025 plus plate appearances, not like from this year. Oh boy, this one. You know what? It's grid time. We're just gonna skip. That just doesn't appeal to me. We're making an executive call. We're going to the grid. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got the A's, we got the Orioles and a Gold Glove. We've got the Padres, the Twins, and the Reds. No Don Mattingly square, but we do have a Ricky square. I'm going to say Ricky's going to be probably maybe even the number one answer here, but we have to do it. It's going to be a high score. Yeah, it's number one, 33. But we had to do it. Had to. Let's go down the A's here. So we got A's and the Twins. I think we're going to go Bobby Kilty. We're going to do it. It's going to be a good low score. Bobby Kilty, who would dress up as Ronald McDonald because he had that wild red hair. There we go. Bobby Kilty. Nice. We could have gone Shannon Stewart. Is that his name? Shannon Stewart? I think we could have put there as well. A's and Reds. Sonny Gray is going to be the number one answer here, is my guess. I think we're going to go A's and Reds. We can come up with somebody good here. A's and Reds. We could put Joe Morgan there. Not my favorite, but we could put Joe Morgan there. Let's see. Oh, we could put. No, we couldn't put Billy Hamilton. Didn't play for the A's. Jose Rijo. Ooh. Cobra. Yeah, I thought about Cobra. I thought about Cobra, and he's kind of like I love me some Dave Parker, so I tend to use him quite a bit. Let's see, is he on my top? Oh yeah, he's way up there on my top list. We could use him. Jose Rijo. Let's use Jose Rijo, just because we never use Jose Rijo. Oh, wow. That's a high score for Jose Rijo. That's a real high score for him. All right. Gold Glove for the Padres. Gwen won one, but I think he only won one. Like Ricky Henderson only won a single Gold Glove. But I have a feeling that'll be probably be a good high answer. Steve Garvey. Yeah, I kind of don't want to use people I don't like. So we could use Gwen, but not Garvey. Did Benito ever win a Gold Glove? Santiago? I bet he did, because a Gold Glove for a catcher at that point was if you threw out runners or not. Bip Roberts. I don't think Bip Roberts ever won a Gold Glove. He would have been good to put here, though, if we didn't have to use Ricky. I don't think Bip Roberts. Let's look it up. I don't think Bip Roberts ever won a Gold Glove, because he was too much of a utility guy, and they didn't have that utility Gold Glove. One-time All-Star, no Gold Gloves. Also played for Cincinnati. We can't use that, but I guess we can't anyway, because it's the wrong column. What about, did Maddox win a Gold Glove when he was pitching for the Padres? Or did that stop after he left Atlanta? Because that would be a great call right there, is to put Greg Maddox. Ooh, right here, we're going to put Fernando Valenzuela. Nice. Winnie, that's a good call. That's a good call. I think he did. Maybe I thought he played a full. I don't think he was ever traded like mid-season, was he? I'm getting ready for baseball, by the way. I'm starting my grip exercises here. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, in case it looks sus, just know. Boy, I did Mad Dog. So he won 10, I think. I think they were all in Chicago and Atlanta. Because he went back to the Cubs after Atlanta. And then he moved on to San Diego and LA at the end. I don't think he won a Gold Glove there. Let's think about that. Twins. We could put Puckett there. I think Puckett had to have won a Gold Glove. Maybe Herbie? Parts of 2 seasons. Oh, wow. I want to look at that later and see who he was traded for. That's interesting. Parts of 2 seasons. Don't come in here and drop that bomb and then leave again, buddy. That's rude. That's rude. And then you come in here and you look all cute with that big head. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Twins. The Reds, we could put Lark, but Eric Davis, right? Eric Davis has to have. Oh, but we could put Eric Davis here too, right? I think Davis played for the O's. No, he played for the Tigers. I want to say he played for the Orioles as well. Not sure. He had to have won a Gold Glove, though. We're gonna go for it because if we lose, if he didn't, at least we're missing out using Eric Davis. All right, there he is. Good. For the Twinkies. The Twins. Gold Gloves. I don't think Gaetti ever won one. Or Gagne. Oh, I bet, did Chuck Knobloch win one before he started getting the yips? Maybe? Mauer. I bet Joe Mauer won a couple. In fact, Mauer might even be number 1. I don't want to put Joe Mauer, though. I kind of want to put Kent Herbeck, but I just don't know if he won a Gold Glove. He should win a Gold Glove for pulling Ron Gant off the bag. Jim Cott. There's a good one. I wouldn't have. Oh, that's right, because he didn't Mad Dog break Jim Cott's record for Gold Gloves for a pitcher? I think he did. Oh, that's a good one. I can't use that because I know I wouldn't have come up with that. But that's a great.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yep. Great call.
Do you want to go do karate in the garage? Yup.
Yeah. 16. So Mad Dog had more than that. God, I want to put Maddox here. I want to put Maddox in the Gold Glove category. You think he did? Oh. I know if Mark was here, he would say that Gaetti won them because he turned so many triple plays because he would just hug the line. If there was ever a chance for a triple play, he would just be like humping the third base line. All right, well, we'll consider that. We'll consider that. All right, these two are we're thinking about. Let's do the Orioles. Orioles Twins and Orioles Reds. We could put Frank Robinson here. No, did Frank Robinson play for the Reds? He did, right? Let's see. Mickey Telton didn't play for either of these teams. Billy Ripken might have. I don't remember. Scott Erickson, but he's on the dental list. Well, I don't need to say list. The L is Paul Blair. Good call. Would have not come up with that one. Eric Bedard. Let's see. Rock didn't play for either of these teams. Brady Anderson, I don't think played for these teams. Rafael Palmeiro's on the dental. Rick Dempsey, I don't think. Jim Palmer. Stan the Man Unusual. Let's see. I'm having trouble coming up with Orioles. Eddie Murray. Jim Tomei. We put Jim Tomei there. Boog Powell. Adam Jones. Why am I not coming up with Orioles? Nick Markakis. Not going to use Roberto. Javi Lopez. Lee Smith. Mo Drabowski. Oh, we should use that. I can never remember who Mo Drabowski played for. And he was like one of the first patron saints of the Two Strike Noise pantheon of saints. Or I can't remember a lot of Orioles for some reason. I don't know why I'm blanking on Orioles. Sammy Sosa. I think Will Clark even played for the Orioles at one point, didn't he? Yeah, I should really remember. Well, let's go through some of the cheat codes. So no Julio Franco, LaTroy Hawkins. I don't know if he pitched. He probably pitched for the Orioles. Mark Hendrickson didn't pitch for either of these teams, I don't think. Dempsey works on Minnesota. Did I know that, though? I just remember Rick Dempsey from the Orioles and the Dodgers. And maybe the Rangers? Did Senior Smoke play for the Orioles at any point? Frank Tanana, Frank Viola, Jack Morris. Scott Erickson works, but I don't want to use him. What other Twins were there? Rafael Santana. Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't know Dempsey caught for the Twins or Cincinnati. Well, let's name some Twins then. Boomer. Okay, now I know Boomer was there. I don't remember Boomer in Cincinnati. Kurt Schilling. Didn't work in either of those. Wouldn't use him anyway. Ben McDonald. I don't think he pitched for either of these teams. Rene Gonzalez. Did number 88 play for the Twins or the Reds? Rene Gonzalez. Sam Horn. Did Rene Gonzalez? I don't think Rene. I only remember Rene Gonzalez from Baltimore and the Angels. Don Baylor. I don't remember Baylor with the Orioles. I remember Baylor going to the World Series every year. Pags. Pags.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I think it will, Cotton. Mike, how come Mike Pagliarulo is not showing up? Where's Mike Pagliarulo? Mike Gallego shows up. I don't know how you spell Mike Pagliarulo. There it is. Why didn't Mike PAG show up? Pags won a Gold Glove? Or no, he didn't. Oh, up here. Nice. That's a good call. That's a good call. And I don't know why I didn't come up with it. I need to go through the Mike Pagliarulo, Rick Shue kind of thing. Don Baylor started his career with the Orioles. Yeah, see, I just didn't know that. I don't know. Like, I know a lot of teams he played for, but if I can't come up with that, like I didn't know Don Baylor started in Baltimore. But that's a good call. Good to know. All right, so Baltimore and Cincinnati. I'm betting like Norm Charlton or one of the nasty boys like Dibble or Randy Myers probably pitched for the Orioles at some point, right? Or for the Reds at some point. The Orioles at some point. Jeez, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? He shared a rookie card with Dusty Baker and Tim Paciorek. Tom Paciorek. I'm assuming that's Tom. I was gonna say, is Tim Tom's brother? That'd be an interest. That's a very interesting rookie card. It's a good rookie card, except for Wimpy. Randy Myers definitely in Baltimore. Done then. There we go. Is that Chaw? I think it's just no, that's got to be Chaw. All right. So now we get down to these two where we've been hemming and hawing. So San Diego, I really want to put Greg Maddux. I just don't know if he was still winning Gold Gloves in the field. I feel like I want to risk it for the biscuit. And for the Twins, I think we'll go with Gaetti. Let's just do Gary Gaetti. We'll do it. Nailed it. Good call. All right. Costs a small fortune. We'll look it up here in a minute. All right. We're doing it. Greg Maddux. Was he still winning Gold Gloves when he was in San Diego? Here we go. He was. Golf clap. He was. Good job, Grieve. All right. 57. Not a great score, but we'll take it. We got all night. Ricky was number one. I told you Gwen was number one there. I told you Maurer was number one there. Cobra was number one there. JD. All right. Tomei, Manny, Frank Robinson. I said that. I'm glad we didn't go with that. Number one. Tempe. I thought about that. I legitimately thought about that. And that would have been a good call. I still would have. I think Maddux is the way I would go there, which is good. Hardest ones were the Twins and the Reds. Okay. Yeah, I thought of Tempe. I like the way your mind works. Not bad. Let's see. I've only used Ricky now 266 times. We haven't used Mattingly for a while. We haven't had a Mattingly square for a bit. Rock we use a bit. Lofton. We got an ED in there today. Those are our own. Oh, we got a Mad Dog in there. We used 3 of our usuals today, our usual suspects. Nice. Top teams, and yet there's no A's in there. Okay. All right, well, that was good. We did good. Oh, wait, I want to look up this card. I'm old school. Well, you fit in here. I mean, typically we try to use players from the 80s. That's why I thought, and Gary Templeton, I like Gary Templeton. He got the raw end of the deal there with the whole Cardinals thing. Wasn't a great thing, but, you know, I know his teammates were assholes for not sticking up for him. Let's see, Dusty Baker and Tom Paciorek and Don Baylor. Let's see what we got here. Dusty Baker, Tom Paciorek, Don Baylor, rookie card. Let's see here. Bum, 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 bum. All right. That's a good look. Dusty Baker with the Braves, Tom Paciorek with the Dodgers, and there's Don Baylor. This is a 9. Wonder what this one is worth. Are any of these eBay? Here's an eBay listing. Well, I mean, that's not great condition, but $1.29, $1.30 for that. That's a good card. This one's a 5, and it's almost the same price. What I want to see a better. That's a 3. I'm wondering they must. Here's a 7.5. That's a 7.5. What is this one? That one's a 5, and it's the same price. This one's a 7.5 for less. Wow. That's a good card. I like that. I'm not going to buy it, but I like it. Nice. All right. There we go. Today I learned Don Baylor came up with the Orioles. All right. That'll do it for today. We will keep going on Wednesday. On Friday, we'll do a Feud Friday. There's one guy who I used a lot. Mike Morgan, yes. So Mike Morgan, I tell the story if you're new here. Mike Morgan hit on my mom once. Kind of inappropriately. Like, who tells somebody they just met they've got nice legs? But I like to say that Mike Morgan could have been my stepfather. But yeah, Mike Morgan is a cheat code in the grid. He plays for a ton of teams. But that's it. We'll do starting 9. We'll do our final 3 games on Friday. See if we can go 8-1. And of course, we'll do Friday. On Friday, we do Feud Friday. So we try to get the number 1 person in each box for the grid. So we do it a little bit differently on Fridays. So yeah, that's it. I have got to go run errands yeah, it's raining now. And it's raining and he wants to go outside. So that'll be fun. But that'll be it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a safe New Year's Eve. If you're going out and driving, please make sure you don't drink or have somebody drive or get a cab, get an Uber, all that kind of stuff. But have a good, safe New Year. We'll see you next year. I'm out of here till next year. We'll see you guys next year. Have a good New Year. Be good to each other. Stay hydrated.